Hi Pisces, welcome to Tarot Readings by Roxby. Thank you so much for joining me. My new subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much, truly from the bottom of my heart, for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. I say it all the time. I absolutely love doing this for you guys. The morning oracle cards, the monthlies, the love monthlies, the weeklies, all of it. Mostly, you know, your comments, your likes, your shares, your comments, interacting with you guys is probably my most favorite. So definitely, you know, keep the comments coming. So the deck that I am using for you guys is the Gilded Tarot, Zero Marchetti. Any questionable cards that need clarifying, we're going to use the mini Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And one card from Messages from Your Angels, just for some extra added guidance on the reading. Let me just say one other thing too. And that too. I really felt under the weather the past couple of days. So if I cough or sneeze, I really apologize. You know, the weather changed here and already I have a cold. It's unbelievable. But just please keep in mind that, you know, this is a general reading. So it may or it may not resonate with you. If you would like a private reading with me, my contact info will be below this video. Also, check your moon and your rising sign video. I suggest, you know, definitely watch all three. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. You know, when you watch all three, it does give a bigger, more broader picture, more insight. Okay, so I have already shuffled the cards well, prayed over the cards. We're going to do the Celtic cross spread, just like last month. It is a powerful spread, and it does resonate, and it is an accurate spread. Okay, so we're going to start with your first card, in the current position. So, we have the Page of Swords. Second card, crossing you or challenging you, is the Queen of Cups. In the foundation, we have the Eight of Wands. That's what's coming. Okay. In the past, we have the King of Swords. In the present, we have the Empress. You know, I have used 4 different decks out of 6 readings. And she continues to show up. And let me say this, Pisces. She also surfaced in Scorpio's reading. And your moon or rising sign is probably most likely in one of them. And I suggest maybe to watch that video. Just a suggestion. Okay, in the future. The Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful card. Okay, how you see yourself. It's the Ace of Swords. Your 8th card, environment and people around you. It's the Hermit, major arcana. 2 major arcanas. The Empress and the Hermit. Okay, universe speaking to you strongly through those cards. You know, trying to definitely tell you something, promote something, make you aware of something. Okay, your 9th card, hopes and fears. 2 aces. Ace of Wands. Beautiful. And the outcome is the Ace of the Eight of Cups. I'm going to pull one more card on that. Nice. Major Arcana, Wheel of Fortune. At the bottom of the deck, overall energy, Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so Pisces, let's start with the Ten of Cups because this is, you know, water element, but it could represent Pisces too. And this card is of joy, peace, family, you know, abundance, blessings. You know, it's a card of, and a joy that goes beyond happiness, contentment. It's, you know, pure love, happiness. You know, blessings that you could reach for. You know, reach for the fulfillment you desire. And it will come to you with this card. You know, if there's been, you know, trouble in the family, trouble in the relationship, within the family, this card, you know, is definitely a card of harmony and peace. Being the overall energy for the month, which is beautiful. Okay, now you start the month off with the beautiful energy of the Page of Wands. Good news. So this page is a messenger, but a messenger, you know, bringing you the opportunities, you know, for passion. You know, it is a wand element, fire. A real chance for you to experience creativity, courage, charm, inspiration. You know, and opening a message that excites you. Could also represent a young child or, you know, a young person. You know, or, you know, a person just young at heart. You know, a young at heart adult is what I'm trying to say. You know, who's, you know, interactions with you could involve, you know, like high energy, independence, risky behavior. You know, sometimes this page could suggest that, like, that your entire situation is, like, suffused with the spirit of excitement and adventure. So it's a great energy. It's a great card. Now, what's crossing you or challenging you is the Queen of Cups. So, you know, this being in your challenging position, I feel like that you are emotional, like that this is an emotional time for some of you. Like, you know, you feel the pain maybe of others with this card. You know, because, you know, this queen is all about, you know, a water element, you know, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But, you know, she's loving, tender-hearted, intuitive, psychic, spiritual. You know, and she could represent, you know, emotional honesty, falling in love, the energy of love and happiness. You know, she's all about, you know, unconditionally accepting, sensitive to the feelings of others, you know, a oneness with God, the universe. It's gentle love, you know, respect. So I mean, she's a beautiful, emotional energy. And again, let me mention this too. Gender does not matter. It is whoever is watching. Private readings, absolutely, gender matters, but private readings, no. But that's really what I feel is your challenge, is that you are crossed by the characteristics of her, of just being, you know, overly emotional this month, overly sensitive. You know, this news that's coming in, you know, could make you emotionally sensitive. You know, because at the base of the reading too, we have the Eight of Wands. And I call this card, you know, Cupid's arrows. You know, just, you know, arrows of love. You know, communication. I mean, it is one of the most positive cards in the deck. It is definitely one of my most favorite cards. And it's just, you know, communication that could come in fast, news that could come in fast, you know, rapidly. You know, it's a card of, you know, if you're feeling stuck or held back, like the waiting is over. Like whatever it is you're waiting for, hoping for, just hoping to come in. And I do think it has to do with love, a love relationship. I mean, with the overall energy being the Ten of Cups, the Empress. I mean, it's definitely a new beginning. There's definitely a new beginning for a lot of you. You know, I really do feel, you know, this card being directly under the Empress. I don't think this is for many of you. But I really do feel that this news that could possibly be coming in, you know, that is going to be emotional, but emotionally fulfilling. You know, could be news, you know, of a pregnancy, you know, finding out that you're pregnant. And that is the same message that came up in Scorpio's reading. I'm so sorry, excuse me. But, I mean, the whole reading is just positively beautiful. I mean, it really is, in every sense of the word. There's opportunities everywhere. I mean, let's just take, you know, these two aces right here, for example. You know, before I forget to mention these. You know, two aces in a reading, and especially this close to each other, not only do they both represent, you know, new beginnings, but together, you know, it's intelligence, it's reason, it's justice, truth, clarity, perseverance. And it's just beautiful. I mean, singles. You know, and you guys that are single and have nobody, really, with the Ten of Cups is the overall energy. You know, this being my Arrows of Love card, I think if you're really waiting to hear from somebody, this is a strong indication that you're going to hear from this person. And it could possibly be I'm feeling an earth sign. You know, because, you know, not to skip ahead, but the Empress is an earth element. The future is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, but in the past, okay, we have the King of Swords. So, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. He's an ambitious man, woman, intellectual, why can't I say that word? Analytical. Okay. He is just, he's ethical. You know, he can be in law enforcement, you know, like an on-the-ground police officer. Just, you know, a judge maybe. Just a person, you know, involved in law enforcement. He is definitely the type of king that can work out any situations quickly. He's a master of reason and logic. You know, he could definitely, you know, in situations, you know, he definitely, you know, cuts through the bull and confusion, provides clarity. Definitely always truthful. Can definitely be, you know, relied on. Handle situations fairly and honestly. But I think in the past, you know, maybe a truth came out. You know, which, you know, in this communication, in this news, the truth surfaced. The true feelings came out. And, you know, because the communication was just, I feel, like passionate, intense. But you got to the truth. You got to the heart of the matter. For most of you, I'm feeling like whatever this information that came in, this news, this message, definitely brought in truth to a situation. Now, the situation could absolutely involve, and the news, the excitement, the passion, the joy, the happiness, adding to the family. It all adds up, people. I'm just saying. I'm just going by the storyline, what I'm seeing here. It all adds up to fantastic news of a baby, being pregnant. If not, that's probably for one of you, maybe two of you. And, I mean, congratulations. I mean, that having a baby is one of the most beautiful things in the world, especially, if it's something that you've been wanting, desperately wanting. Like with the Queen here, I could feel the emotion of it all. Of whatever the situation is. I feel like it is really emotional. But, then for others of you, if this is someone who's coming into your life, the Empress, is an earth element, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And she is all about, happiness, abundance, generosity. If like my singles, I said before, she definitely represents, and this card is in the present, definitely a time to get involved in a relationship. It will be harmonious. Some of you could just be nurturing and caring for yourself, loving yourself first. It could possibly show, with the page being a young person, and you being, this card being the mother of the tarot. It's a true story when that happens. It's true for somebody. This pages do, like I said before, represent young people. So it really could be you just being worried about, this page would be no more than 30. Worried, concerned, you being the mother of the family, being concerned about your child. Or that child bringing you the news that you're going to be a grandmother, grandfather, whatever. All right, let's just keep going. Now we come to the future card. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Cups. Tens in a reading. Aces. It's... And the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, the Twist of Fate. It's just... completion. Everything coming full circle. And especially in this deck, I'm always drawn, to the cross in the middle here. And I'm always drawn to, this representing maybe the world. And I just feel like really everything coming full circle. Everything coming to completion. Everything ending in happiness and contentment. within the family. Okay, now the Ten of Pentacles, you know, it is a card of, you know, completion. It is a card of prosperity, you know, feeling abundant. You know, so money definitely could be coming in. You know, just feeling content, but yet emotional at the same time. But now you see, you see yourselves as the Ace of Swords, okay? Which is success. New beginnings. You know, it predicts new, clear thinking. You know, if there is any problems in relationships, it's, you know, triumph over past obstacles. Okay, now we have the Hermit. You know, in your environment and people around you. Typically Virgo. Oh, I'm sorry, this card too, you know, Earth element, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I mean, maybe, you know, for one or two of you, you know, in your hopes and your fears, you know, this card could represent in relationships being single for a little while. You know, for the rest of you, you know, it's a card that indicates just like healing, you know, self-discovery. You know, maybe needing time off, standing alone, looking within. You know, in your environment, you just need some downtime, some quiet time just for yourself. But, you know, you're in between the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Okay, the Ace of Wands in your hopes and fears, maybe you're afraid of, you know, the new beginning. You know, it is a card of, you know, new beginnings, definitely. Enterprise, career, travel. You know, it's a card of confidence, courage. You know, expanding your potential. Opening up to greater possibilities. You know, coming up with, you know, a solution. Like, really, with the clear thinking, like a solution. You know, maybe just afraid to be, you know, afraid to, you know, take that risk in life. That's what this card is asking you to do, is to take that risk, and you could be fearful of that, of whatever, I feel like, really, like that, you know, maybe some of you came up with a better solution. You know, this card talks about, you know, having faith as well. You know, you took the time to, you know, go within. And now you're just confident and enthusiastic. about whatever the new beginning is. You know, for most of you, it probably is a new relationship. You know, those of you that are already in a relationship, I mean, the outcome card was the Eight of Cups, and that's really why I pulled clarification on this card, because, I mean, as I was laying the cards down, I really just wasn't feeling it. So, you know, maybe in the past, you know, there could have been discussions of walking away, ending something. You know, this card typically is a card of just feeling like restless. Like that something is missing, either in work or a relationship. Now, it is possible that some of you, you know, could leave a relationship or a situation, or simply break an agreement, just something that no longer serves you. You know, that, you know, maybe you could have left a situation emotionally. You know, just the need to maybe leave a situation. Now, you know, maybe just need to move on in your life, you know, maybe a marriage, maybe, you know, maybe a job. It's just, the card could be an emotional shift. And really, I think you are just going to put the past behind you and move forward. I really do. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, this is a card of destiny. You know, a turning point. You know, I think maybe in regards to leaving, you know, this card represents a realization. You know, maybe you just had an epiphany and a realization, and it just, you know, it stuck to you with great force. You know, because if you've been struggling with the problem, tough situations, the answers are definitely there. If you just, you know, step back, view everything from, you know, just view everything from the bigger picture, everything becomes more clear. You know, it is a card of surprises. You know, those unexpected chance meetings. You know, it's fate. You know, everything happens for a reason with this card. You know, it's just fate. It's just meant to be. It's just meant to be. That's how I see this card, is things turning around in your favor. If things have been, you know, crappy, shitty, in the dumps, which I don't think it's been at all. I mean, it's a perfect ending, really. I mean, it's beautiful the way it is. I mean, it really is. I am thinking about clarifying the Empress. Just to maybe... Okay, I'm going to. Okay, well, these 3 cards just flipped right up. Okay, so we have these 3 cards literally like flipped right up all at the same time. 6 of Swords. Death. Somebody's definitely going to be giving birth, for sure. And the Knight of Cups. Okay. Some of you definitely with the Hermit, the 8 of Cups. Could be searching for a deeper meaning. Really, with the Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Wands, you know, that's rapid pace. That's quick developments, okay? With that being your outcome card, and this being in the foundation. Definitely rapid and quick developments. You know, Death, the Empress. You know, some of you definitely could be ending it, moving on, going on a trip. But the Knight of Cups is your wish card. It's the wish card. It's pleasures, it's... So I really do feel that for some of you, you know, this new beginning could absolutely be, I mean, definitely the birth of a child. Without a doubt. Congratulations. I mean, that's just beautiful. You know, and for some of you, definitely with the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, moving on, starting over, starting fresh. You know, with the 10 of Cups, 10's representing new beginnings. You know, there's definitely, you know, between, you know, just the 2 10s in the reading, the aces, there's definitely... Pisces, there is potential for new beginnings, like all over the place and in almost every area of your life. Seriously. This month it is opportunities are endless. Like just endless. And, you know, those of you, you know, financially, you know, the 10 of Pentacles, you know, is a card of definitely, you know, an earth element, again, typically Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. You know, and it definitely is a card of prosperity. This, you know, this card being in your future. You know, some of you could be, you know, even buying a second home. You know, but it shows, you know, it could be an inheritance. But I'm really feeling it, though, is that, you know, as far as this relationship, whether it's new, whether it's current, it definitely brings wealth and happiness. If it's a new career, something new that you're going to create, start, invent, you know, that you've really, you know, really have thought about, went in, you know, took the time to think, you know, in between, you know, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. I mean, that's a lot of potential. And I think you've thought about it seriously, thoroughly. You know, so any of you thinking of starting or creating something, that could definitely bring you prosperity, happiness. You know, really to the whole family. Look what's under that, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely, there's just emotional love in this reading and fulfillment, new beginnings. I mean, it's, out of all the readings I've done, it is the most beautiful. Really. It ends so positively. So anything negative that was going on, you know, or that could be going on in the beginning of the month, you know, by the end of the month, beginning of next month, it's fine. Let's see what your angels have to say. Spirit, Pisces. For Pisces, for October 2016. Please give an insight on this reading. Thank you, Spirit. Such a beautiful reading, Spirit. Okay. It's okay. So see, you are a light worker. And it says, God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth. And all, now see, a light worker, you know, to shine your abilities, your, you know, whatever your, it fits. I mean, it's just beautiful. You know, this is the universe and your angels telling you, I mean, you couldn't have gotten a more perfect card, really. Like, for you to go for this. I mean, whatever you're thinking about doing, you know, it's, you are going to persevere at whatever this is. Like, big time. Big time. Okay, Pisces, I love it. I hope this reading was helpful for you guys. I think it turned out fabulous. Even with clarifying it, it just gave it some more information, you know, to broaden the reading. But it's so positive, and there's so much potential this month. So manifest this. Manifest it. Do whatever you have to do. Because it really, it is whatever you want it to be. I feel that so strongly. It is, listen, here's your wish card. It is whatever you want it to be. Make your wish. Whatever you want it to be. It's amazing, Pisces. Really, it's beautiful. And I feel good about it. I feel positive about it. This reading has got to resonate with everybody in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to view the channel. To view this I'm so excited for you guys. I can't even speak because I want to tell you guys too, to make sure, please, you know, this is Pisces reading. Definitely look at Scorpios. If your moon or rising sign, which it probably is, in Scorpio. If you're not sure, cafeastrology.com. It literally takes under 60 seconds. It's quick and easy. And look at that. Pregnancy came up in that. And I think it ended with, I can't remember if it was a fire sign or an earth sign, but it was really, I mean, like so similar. It's insane how similar. I'm good about remembering stuff like that. And I think some of this showed up in the weekly too, if I'm not mistaken. But in any event, I know it was in Scorpio's reading. So check that out. And, okay, again, Pisces, thank you so much. And I will see you back here with the morning oracle cards. Bye-bye.